Right, so what's up guys, SDPZ here, and today we are bringing you the 5th of the prediction team of the seasons. Obviously I only focused on the big leagues, didn't do the smaller leagues on the Monday releases, but obviously this week, as in tomorrow, we're going to be receiving the Ligue team of the season, which is highly anticipated for a lot of people, because there's going to be a hell of a lot of very, very overpowered cards. A 99 Mbappe, a 99 Neymar, and a 95 Ben Yedder. Could be a bit filthy, so let's jump into the team. Right, so here you have it. Here is the starting 11 for the Ligue team season in my predictions. In goal, we have got Keylor Navas. Obviously, PSG have sort of run away with the league this year, as they sort of tend to do. And obviously, he has been solid all season. I think it's actually been a good move for him. Maybe away from Real Madrid in the swap with Areola going the other way. It's worked out well for him. Obviously, he's winning trophies. So he's had a very, very good season, and I would be very surprised if he's not the main goalkeeper in the promotion for the team season, just because they have conceded probably the least goals and just had the best defence in general, which is why their two centre-backs are on here in Silva and Marquinhos. Both have been absolutely solid all season, respective 95 and 94 cards. Obviously, Silva will be maybe less used than Marquinhos just because of his pace, but Silva's defending stats will obviously outshine Marquinhos. But most people obviously are favoured towards pace nowadays. So I imagine that they'll both be very usable, and I could see this being a very overpowered trio in Weekend League of Navas, Silva and Marquinhos. I could see that being a really, really overpowered trio that a lot of people are going to be running, and you're going to come up against it a lot in probably the... You're probably going to come up against a lot in the Ultimate Team of the Season Weekend League if you do choose to do that, which I am still debating trying to do. Let me know in the comments if you want me to do that. I'm in a mindset of I could get something mad, but I've never got 11 wins before even to get Silver 1, so am I going to do it in the sweatiest weekend of the year? Probably not, but let me know whether you want me to do that. I'm sure I can. Right back, we've got Atal, fantastic player, has had a fantastic season, linked with a lot of big clubs with a summer move this year, and will be a very overpowered right back in the game. Also, obviously, gets a very good link to Mahrez, so he's very easy to link into the game. With team of season Mahrez in front of him and maybe Marquinhos to the side, very, very easy to link into a team. And a hell of a card. It will be very, very overpowered, pacey as hell, very much like Hakimi's card for Dortmund. Midfield two of the sitting of Verratti and Gay. Verratti, always a team of the season player, fantastic player, always has been for PSG. Has always been a solid player, just gets his stuff done. Little fox in the box. He's very, very good. And Gay has had a fantastic year since moving there from Everton. What a signing he has been. I really liked him at Everton. I was really surprised that a Premier League team didn't snap him up, but he has really excelled at PSG and shown how amazing he is. I think there is some mad stats of games that he plays in, they just don't lose. He is fantastic and will definitely have a very overpowered CDM card in this game. I feel like it won't be too expensive either, because he won't be a full 80 card, because his shooting won't be quite there. So it could be relatively cheap for a very overpowered card. So it could be interesting to see how that card gets used. We've got two wingers in the team now, left wing and a right wing. We have got Dimitri Payet and Angel Di Maria, both respectively having fantastic clubs for their respective seasons. Respective clubs, sorry. Obviously, Payet at Marseille and Di Maria at PSG. Di Maria really coming into his own in the recent few years. Had a bit of a down spell, but has really, especially this year, had a fantastic season in Ligue 1. Really has shone, even with the likes of the players you're about to be talking about who play with him. Obviously, there he does still shine through in that team and shows his real raw talent, which I feel like, obviously, when he went to Man United, he has made comments about how it was the worst moment of his career, and I feel like it was a wasted move for him. A fantastic player, and always has been a fantastic player. Along with Dimitri Payet, obviously, fell off the radar a bit after moving away from West Ham, but has certainly worked his way back up there. Another fantastic season for him. What a player he'll be. It's a shame that he'll probably be a left wing card. If he was a cam, he'd be a hell of a lot more usable. I don't see many people using this just because he'll be a left wing card. Probably be a player that come up a lot in your red picks for next Thursday. Sorry. So the front three, the ones you're all interested in, we have got a 99 Cam Neymar, a 95 striker Ben Yedder, and a 99 striker Mbappe. Now, I'm handing out 99s to both of those players simply on the basis of they both deserve it. They both had world-class seasons. If any of them are going to be the 98, I'd say it would be Neymar and Mbappe with a 99, simply because I think Mbappe has played a lot more games in the season, but they're both going to be unreal cards. Hopefully Neymar is a cam and not a left wing. Even if he's a left wing, it'll still be absolutely fine. You'll be able to easily link him obviously to Mbappe and plenty of these other team of the season cards you can see, maybe just a Ghana Gay or Verratti, but they're both going to be filthy good. Mbappe obviously to be fair, this card might actually still not be as good as his FUT birthday, because I don't think they'll give him the 5-star weak foot with obviously his FUT birthday have, which is a big plus of that card, which is why a lot of people use that card over the Team of the Year card. So maybe if they give him 5-star weak foot, I think they might do, just because I think they'll want people to want this 99 rated card. So I think they'll probably give him the 5-star weak foot upgrade. And obviously Ben Yedder, we don't need to talk about that man. Everybody knows what he does to you in FIFA, and the amount of controllers people go through, the holes in the desks, the rage quits. We don't need to talk anymore about Ben Yedder. Everybody knows how filthy he is already. So we can only imagine the disgrace you're going to be caused by this 95 card. All three of those attackers are going to be excess of probably, Ben Yedder probably 1.5 mil, Mbappe will be 2-3 mil, Neymar will be 3 or 4 mil. They're all going to be very expensive, very exclusive cards. If you can get them in your red picks or your Ligue unguaranteed pack, you're a hell of a lucky guy. Right, so on to the subs and reserves here. A lot of other players who definitely deserve a slot in this team. We've got Lecomte as the second choice goalkeeper. A very good season for Monaco, and will be a very good card actually. Could be quite cheap as well, just like a lot of the other goalkeepers. Could be quite cheap and very usable as he's French. Currently obviously sitting with the best French goalkeeper, probably being Lloris, and he's pretty awful in game. So I feel like a lot of people could end up using this card, linking him in with Varane probably, and maybe there's a lot of good French centre backs in the game, but Varane could be much easier linked into a team with this card. I think he'll definitely shine through and show his. This will be a fantastic, but also very cheap goalkeeper card. Some defenders in Kamara and Amavi, both from Marseille, left-hand side of their team. Both very likely to get Team of the Seasons cards, and both very likely to be very OP. Kamara's Future Stars card is already very good, and FUT Birthday and Marvi is already a very good card as well. So I can see this being a very OP hyperlink on the left-hand side. See this being used quite a lot, because I don't think it'll be that expensive, and I think it'll be very, very overpowered. And Marvi probably being a full 80 club card, and Kamara being an insane centre-back. So it could be very overpowered over there, and I feel like it will be used quite a lot. Obviously, probably with this guy in our another card that will be fantastic, another all 80 card. There's always had the last few seasons has had a very good Team of the Season card, and this season will probably be no exception. I don't think it'll be as high rated as maybe it has been in previous years. I think he's had a 95 in recent years. I don't see that. I don't think he's had that good of a season, but he still has been on top form. So a 92 is what we've gone for. 3 more midfielders here. We've got Golovin, Cyprian and Sanchez. Renato Sanchez obviously reviving his career after a slightly poor spell, obviously after becoming Golden Boy. Fell off a little bit for him, but he certainly revived his career at Lille. What a season he has had, and hopefully maybe he can pull this back and maybe get to a big club again. The likes of PSG are probably going to be swooping for him in the summer. Golovin as well, obviously a very big star of the World Cup for Russia. Had a fantastic season after his big money move to Monaco. I know he was linked with a lot of Premier League clubs as well, so a lot of people were surprised he went out there. But he's had a very good season, and it's likely that this will be a very, very good card, just as Sanchez and this Cyprian. A lot of people already use Cyprian's Winter Refresh League SBC card, so I can only imagine that this card will be even better. Will nearly be a full 90 card, a bit like De Bruyne. He obviously will miss out because he's not going to be that high. But he'll be nearly there, so it could be a very overpowered centre midfielder. Probably one of the better ones in the whole league, just because of how balanced his stats will be very usable. A striker who's definitely going to be there, a young player who's got a big career ahead of him, is of course Victor Osimhen. We've all used his Future Stars card, we've all used the Player of the Month, the normal, the inform, the ones that were sweaty at the start of the game, we've all used them. And I'm sure that this card will be no exception. He will obviously get a very good link to Simon as well, the winger that came out in the community team this season. So that could be a very good link there, as well as maybe using Renato Sanchez in there. Could be a very nice little trio of players. He'll be very OP. He'll score nearly everything. He'll be rapid as hell. Be a hell of a card, Osimhen. It always is going to be because Future Stars was already OP as is. And then we've got the last 4 reserves here. We've got Pablo of Bordeaux. Has had a fantastic season. Will be the lowest rated probably card in the whole team this season, just because obviously of the club he plays for and the chances to get high rated. Obviously only having, I think, 1 in form this year. He's obviously not going to be as high rated as some of the other players. But still had a fantastic season. Probably won't be as used just because he is quite slow. And obviously he is low rated, but he will be cheap if you do need a quick Brazilian cheap and easy Brazilian centre back. We've got another centre midfielder in Savigny, another full 80 rated card. Will be very usable in the game. Obviously gone to Montpellier this season. Definitely will be usable. Not sure that many people will, just because of the other options like Cyprian, Aouar, Renato Sanchez, Gay. There'll be plenty of other options. You've got Bouanga as a left midfielder. Will be a very good link to Aubameyang if you do want to link him into a team maybe like that. Obviously, and then maybe an icon. If you've already got Aubameyang and an icon, he could be a very solid shout for left midfield to link into that team. I like this card. He obviously had a very good season. Obviously, being that nation with Aubameyang could be a very strong link for him. And the last player we've got Kasper Dolberg, obviously transferred from Ajax to Nice this season. Scored plenty of goals for Nice and has a very good season. I can see him maybe making a big money move, especially with being a young player. So this will be a very good card, and I feel like this will be one of the cheaper ones, even though it will probably still be very overpowered. So you might want to pick this one up. And if you get this from your red picks, I think he'd be a very good super sub. So that was my League and Team of the Season predictions. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed, and hopefully you guys will watch this one as much as you have all the other Team of the Season predictions. The last one, was it Serie A? I didn't do quite as well as the others, but you know, it still did okay for the channel. So hopefully we can push the views back up on this one. That'd be really cool, guys. If you do want to see me do a predicted ultimate team of the season, then I certainly can do that next Thursday for you guys. That'd be quite cool. So let me know by getting this video to 10 likes if you do want to see the ultimate team of the season predictions. So drop a like down below if you have enjoyed. Subscribe if you are new around it. It's the first time on the channel. We are only 4 subscribers away from 550 now. So if you could get me to that next little milestone, that would be much appreciated. Drop a comment of any of the players you think should or shouldn't be there, or if I've got anything wrong, or anything you just want to talk about. I would love having a debate with you guys in the comments. Thank you for watching, and peace.